Hello, Self, Cosmos, Ohana, Soul, Dr. Nick here. It's March 27th, 2025, around 5:52 a.m. This is Magic Mirror Work. It's for me, by me, through me, as me. And if somehow you decide to stick on this, that's up to you. Probably releasing this a couple months later because just giving a little bit of a time delay for things right now. And just notice my own shortness of breath as I start this because I recognize I'm diving into my own authenticity, diving into my own inauthenticity, diving into my own fears, shames, guilts, stories. Start off with some of the stuff like I'm listening to Dr. Jack Kruse right now, being reminded that Bitcoin when it's under $100,000 is cheap. Being reminded that often, instead of getting to the root cause of things, we're throwing things at things. Whether it's even things, regular Western medicine, regular diagnoses, novel things. It's like, how do we actually get clear on what it is? And me being a bit of a cavalier, sometimes some of these things, I'm like, I'll just try it and see how it goes. And some of them are benign. Ooh, well, that's interesting. Almost like I just lost hearing this right ear for a second, and I got it back, and almost like something's being pushed out of it. And just recognize that can happen. I've had experiences, totally weird, random offshoot, of a sudden large chunk of wax coming out of my ear. And be like, where did that come from? And it's almost like that whole idea of all these little cilia, but then there's muscles in there that can actually start squeezing stuff out. And I imagine that because there's people who can move their ears differently and they can do it at will. I can't do it at will yet right now, but I do recognize it comes out sometimes like that. Part of me's not wanting to dive in because these last few days, it's been challenging. It's been challenging. I've been tired. I've been wanting to sleep. I've been wanting to avoid. I've wanted to sedate. Even those ideas sometimes, and I've always had that history of, oh man, why do I even exist? It's easier not existing in a way. And then recognizing it's not the same as before. I've been through my period of deep, dark depression, suicidality, everything else like that after medicine. And it's not the same, but it has echoes of it. It's the rhyming and the remembering of it and not wanting to be there. And I was reminded of that from talking to some others. It's like the echoes of what's happened in the past show up, and then, if something reminds them of that, that's bad. And let's get back to me, because again, Magic Mirror Work is for me, by me, through me, as me. Wearing the glasses because it's still early. I want to be ready for the first light around 6:30, so I don't really want to challenge my eyes with this blue light here. But yeah, I had a call recently with someone where it was really challenging. I wanted to be authentic with them. They were looking at authenticity. What came out instead was, even though I asked for permission, I wasn't clear about it. And what I threw out, I didn't check in halfway through. It's lessons for myself. Because I am imagining now, and I'm being a little cryptic, because again, this is for me, this isn't for me to explain to you, it's for me to explain so that I can hear myself. What I did was I didn't check in all these different aspects, and if I was on the receiving end of me, I would have been quite challenged with that call, and I would have experienced a shutting down period. Right now, I even experience a shutting down period when I think someone is challenging me, when I think I'm being pushed back against. And I definitely was pushing. I definitely was challenging. I definitely was pulling back the curtain that I could see. And pulling back curtain in my own life, I'm like, oh my God, there's so many things I'm not dealing with. There's so many things that I'm not addressing. There's so many things where it feels like I'm failing and flailing. And as much as I can tell myself, oh, you know what, I'm doing this, for example, for money, I'm like, oh, you know what, it's not about just monetary things, but it is as well. And someone called me out of my own bullshit in a way. It's like, you know, whenever someone says that about money, I call them out of the bullshit. I was like, part of me didn't want to hear that because I'm like, no. The money is just about platform, about voice, about, no. I was like, no, there's a part of me that still is grasping after money, right? And every yes, there's a no, and every no, there's a yes. And recognizing that, but not making it good or bad. Every time the grasping comes out, just be able to notice it. It's like, okay. And then in the grasping, there's the fear. Having not had the creation of the clients and meeting the targets and everything else right now. I'm like, am I doing it right? Am I doing it wrong? I'm doubting myself, going, man, I'm really just delusional. And part of it is I recognize now is the time to talk to my team some more. Now is the time to talk to myself some more. What are my actual goals? What do I want? Train coming right now. I love the 3 lights of the train as well. It's always a great reminder. It's a spaceship to me. But there's the part of myself, I'm like, life feels hard right now at times. Hard in the sense that I feel like I'm failing those around me, those closest to me. I'm screwing up. I'm doing so many things, but nothing's actually getting coordinated. Nothing's actually working out. What I can say is I'm being a lot more authentic with myself these days. I am being a lot more authentic with myself these days. What I haven't done in a while is take more than 1 or 2 days, really just take it off. Like take it off from the work kind of thing. And part of it I was learning about the manifesting generator from Lucas Mack and Hella Weston yesterday, the Awaken Breathwork podcast, about actually listening to the body. And there's periods of peak